For centuries, this has been the rhythm of life along India's vast coastline. The gentle lapping of waves, the call of the seabirds, and the departure of the fishing boats at dawn. This ocean has been a provider, a mother to millions. But today, a silent, relentless tide is turning, a tide of our own making. India's oceans, once teeming with life, are now gasping for breath, drowning in a sea of plastic. Every year, our country produces a staggering 9.5 million tons of plastic waste. Over a third of this, more than 3.5 million tons, is mismanaged, leaking into our environment. The UN estimates there are now over 51 trillion pieces of microplastic in the ocean, outnumbering the stars in our galaxy. This is the story of that poison, told through the eyes of those who are paying the price for our addiction to plastic. India's fishing communities. What happens to the plastic we discard? It doesn't simply go away. Under the harsh sun and the relentless power of the waves, a plastic bottle or a grocery bag begins a terrifying transformation. It breaks down from macroplastic, the visible waste, into microplastics, and then into even smaller, invisible nanoplastics. These microscopic fragments are so small that they blend into the very fabric of the marine world, acting like toxic sponges that absorb other pollutants and turning each particle into a concentrated poison pill, ready to enter the food chain. The ecological cost is catastrophic. On our shores, over 80% of all litter is plastic. But the real tragedy unfolds beneath the waves. At the Gahirmatha Marine Sanctuary in Odisha, the world's largest nesting ground for endangered olive ridley sea turtles, these creatures arrive to find a gauntlet of plastic. They mistake floating bags for jellyfish, leading to slow, agonizing deaths, or get entangled in discarded ghost nets. Entire ecosystems are collapsing as plastic debris smothers fragile coral reefs and chokes the roots of vital mangrove forests, the very nurseries where countless fish species breed. For India's 16 million fishermen, this ecological crisis is a direct assault on their existence. Their stories, once of bounty and tradition, are now tales of struggle. Imagine a fisherman named Kumar from the coast of Tamil Nadu. His family has been fishing for generations. Today, he spends more time untangling plastic from his nets than sorting fish. His catch has dwindled by over 50%. The plastic damages his expensive nets, and sometimes a plastic bag clogs his boat's engine, leaving him stranded at sea. This is the daily reality for millions. Faced with mounting debt and an uncertain future, many young fishermen are abandoning their ancestral profession, causing a deep cultural heritage to unravel. The ocean that once gave them everything is now taking it all away. The fishing industry, a cornerstone of our economy, is being crippled. But the final, terrifying chapter of this story plays out on our own dinner plates. Scientific bodies have repeatedly confirmed the presence of microplastics in commercially important fish like mackerel and sardines. When we consume this seafood, these plastic particles and the toxins they carry enter our bodies. This process, called bioaccumulation, means toxins become more concentrated as they move up the food chain, from a small fish to a larger fish, to us. These chemicals are linked to a horrifying array of health problems: hormonal disruption, infertility, liver damage, and even cancer. The plastic we threw away yesterday is literally showing up on our dinner plates today. But in the face of this overwhelming crisis, a powerful current of hope is building. India is fighting back. At the policy level, the 2022 ban on single-use plastics, the Swachh Bharat mission, and the Extended Producer Responsibility (EPR) policy are making a dent. A national marine litter policy is also being drafted to tackle the problem head-on. On the ground, community power is creating waves. The Versova beach cleanup in Mumbai became the largest in history. In Kerala, the Suchitwa Sagaram program brilliantly empowers fishermen to become guardians of the sea. And in our labs, Indian startups are developing biodegradable alternatives and advanced recycling technologies. Plastic pollution is not just an environmental headline, it is a crisis of livelihood, health, and survival. The fight against it requires a fundamental shift in our own lives. The problem is vast, but the solutions begin with us. We must follow the 4 R's: refuse, reduce, reuse, and recycle. We must become conscious consumers, choosing brands with minimal plastic packaging. It's also crucial to segregate our waste at home. As a community, we can participate in cleanup drives and spread awareness. Finally, we must demand systemic change by holding corporations accountable and supporting government policies that strengthen our fight against plastic pollution. The ocean's future, and ours, is a choice we make with every action, every single day. The tide can be turned, but it will take all of us working together. Thank you very much for watching this video. If this story inspired you, please share this video with your friends and family so that this important message can reach more and more people. To support our work, please like this video, and for more important stories like this, subscribe to our channel. Let's move towards a cleaner ocean and a better tomorrow, together.